Hey, Algebra 2. Yesterday we talked about geometric sequences and how to find the formula for those. Today we're going to go over to the other type of sequence we've talked about. So we're going to talk about arithmetic or arithmetic, depending on how you say it, sequences. Okay, and we'll find the formula. So just a reminder, geometric sequences is when it has something that continues to multiply by. So, for example, we called it the common ratio. It continues to multiply by the same thing again and again and again. And with arithmetic sequences, instead of being multiplied, it's adding or subtracting that common difference. Okay. So, if we look here at this first problem, it says example 5, because we're picking up the same paper from yesterday. It says, find the 8th term of the arithmetic sequence with a first term of 4 and a common difference of 3. So what that means is our A1 is going to be 4. Where we start is 4. Now if you want, you can put A1, A2, A3, but since we're going to go all the way to the 8th term, it's going to be a lot of extra work, so I'm just going to list them. Okay. Now it has a common difference of 3, meaning each time we're going to add 3. So 4, then we have 7, then 10, then 13. Okay, and this could keep going on and on as long as we wanted to. Okay, now here it asks us for the 8th term. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need a few more. Here's our 7th term. And our 8th term is going to be 25. Now, if you wanted to write that in kind of the proper formatting, we could say A sub 8 equals 25. Okay, so now, the next one, it says, we have an arithmetic sequence here. We need to find the first 4 terms. Now keep in mind, the way we're going to do that is by plugging them into this equation. Instead of an n, we're going to plug in whatever the term number is. So we're going to have A1, A2, A3, and A4. So let's start with 1. If we plug in a 1 right here for this n, 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 times 7, still 0, and 0 plus 4 will give us 4 as our value. If we plug in a 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 7 is still 7. 7 plus 4 will be 11. Okay. If we plug in a 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 4 gives us 18. And if we plug in a 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 4 gives us a 25. So, a couple things to notice. The first term is crucial. First term is 4. Let me get a different color here. First term is 4. And you'll notice up here that goes at the beginning. Okay. The other thing we need to notice, each time the difference, plus 7, plus 7, plus 7. That common difference goes right here, the 7. Okay, so our generic formula for an arithmetic sequence, we're going to do a to the n, or a sub n, equals, now whatever the first term is, that's what will go first, plus whatever our common difference is, which we'll represent with a d. And then we're going to have to remember to put our parenthesis and do n minus 1. Okay. Now the reason that n minus 1 exists is because we want the first term to just be the common term, the first term is already at the front right here. And we want all of this back part to cancel out. The only way that can happen is if we multiply our common difference by 0. Which if I plug in a 1 here for the n, 1 minus 1 will give us that 0. Now, on example 5 up here, there maybe would be no need to find your formula because it asks for the 8th term. That's not going to take you very long just to count them up. However, example 7 here asks for the 48th term. Okay, it's going to be a lot of work to count out 48 numbers. Lots of places for you to make a mistake. And even once you do it, maybe you'll accidentally tell me the 47th or 46th or 49th. Just a lot of places that it can go wrong. So, instead, it tells us the first term is 8 and the common difference is 6. So let's use this generic formula we found and set it up. So a sub n equals, instead of a sub 1, we know the first term is 8, plus the common difference, instead of that d, we're going to put a 6, and then n minus 1 goes in the parentheses. Now, in our example, it's the 48th term we're looking for. So we are going to do a sub 48 equals 8 plus 6 times 48 minus 1. Okay, now, once again, I don't expect you to necessarily know how to do all this in your head. That's fine. Go to our calculator, okay, Calc 2.0, and this scientific calculator, very similar to what we used in class. Now, keep in mind, order of operations. We need to first, so PEMDAS, parentheses, 48 minus 1, it's going to give us a 47. So that'll become 47. Then exponents we don't have. Multiplication, so 6 times 47. We need to do that. Oh, let me get that. So 6 times 47, which gives us 282. Okay, now the final step, we have 8 plus, let me check one more time, what was that? 282. Okay, so 8 plus 282. And our final answer will be a sub 48 equals 290. Saved us a lot of time, and it was much quicker than having to write all those out. So, hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want to say, hey, we're getting down to the very end, okay? So finish strong, get any old work in that you're still wanting to get points for. Hope you have a great day. Bye.